Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We're also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebar2go.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we mail it in for Valentine's Day. My name is McNew. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, along with our special guests, Ryan Thompson, Katie Joyce, and Steinkamp.
Hey, gang, what's up?
Hey, guys.
Hey.
What's up, guys? Hello. So we're mailing it in for Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's Day to everyone out there. My household famously doesn't subscribe to Valentine's Day. I got informed, though, recently by someone who listened to the show, because I talk about that on the show. I was told, no, your household celebrates Valentine's Day. You don't celebrate Valentine's Day. Oh, okay.
That'll put you in your place, won't it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right.
Maybe we just talk about that, but maybe we'll save that. I got a little small talk.
Well, we got a whole show to talk about Valentine's Day and stuff. So, Ryan, you did say there's something you wanted to talk about. What is that, sir?
Yeah, I was reading one of these trends of 2024 and what's going on, right? In one of these articles, one of these newsletters. I missed that. I'm sorry.
Try again, Ryan.
We're good? We're back? Good. All right. Well, I was reading one of these 2024, trends and what's not. And there's a thing called now that it resonated with me. It'll probably resonate with you if you guys have heard it or not. Something called tip fatigue.
Tip fatigue.
Yep. Yes.
Yeah.
Like everybody is asking for a tip no matter what. And it's not 18%. It's 20, 25, or 28% are the options. I think tip fatigue is a thing that resonated with me. But I was at a coffee shop the other day, and they were doing something quite creative that I really appreciated. They not only put out one tip jar, they put out 2 tip jars.
Okay.
And you could vote. They put out, skiing or snowboarding, I think was the competition. And you choose whatever one you like to do, and you put your tip in the jar. And it just was a nice, creative, refreshing way to ask for a tip instead of turning around an iPad screen and asking for a 20, 25, or 28% tip. So I really appreciated that, and I just wanted to throw it out there and get everyone's opinion.
It's good marketing. It's good marketing.
Yeah.
That's fun. They made it fun. So a lot of places are like, well, the Square system just does that. You could literally turn that off. Like, they choose not to. Like, I'm not tipping you just because you checked me out. Like, I paid you the money for the product I bought. Like, this wasn't a service. It's literally your job. I'm like, I'm all for tipping, like, bartenders, servers in restaurants, whatever. Right. But like when you're just like scanning my item, like, no, I'm not.
It's not enough. It's not enough
for that.
You.
Like, it's silly.
But then they make you go through the guilt. You feel like a jerk.
I stopped feeling like a jerk. I don't care. I will say no tip every time. Every time they flip that around, nope, don't care.
But then, I enjoy tipping. Like when someone earns it. If I go to a restaurant and I have had a waiter or waitress that makes it a great experience. It doesn't have to be somewhere fancy. It could just be someone that like they are truly doing their best and doing a good job.
Right.
I really enjoy giving a good tip. And so the part that frustrates me is that now the expectation of even when people only do mediocre job, you're expected to still give such a high percentage.
Right.
So like, I feel like 20% is just expected on everything. Like they have to have actually done something like wrong to be less than that. And so that's the change. So it's not tipping in general that I'm fatigued about. It's the change in the percentage that is getting to me.
Yeah, I get that too. Cause like before COVID, I think like 15% was like 10, 15 was normal. And now it's 20. And like, I will always do 20. That's fine. Cause I feel like that's like the status quo. But I'm like, if they did a really good job, like I'm not sure. I appreciate you, but I don't want to give you 50% of my bill. But I feel like an asshole if I'm only giving you 20. Like there's some leeway there, but I'm like, it's already a lot. It's like there's the expectation has definitely like as a consumer been like, why do I have to reward you? Like, where's your employer at in this? Like, I mean, I want to give tips too. Like if you make it a good time for me, absolutely. But it's already 20% is the status quo. Like doing more seems like a chore to go out.
Right. Wow. What about fast food? Do you like when they have tips there?
No, they don't really ask. I don't know. I cried in the drive-thru the other day though, but that's
why? Why did you cry?
What? Really having a bad week, and I was just like, I want to get a McDonald's Coke so I can just like feel nice, like a treat for me. And they gave me a diet Coke, and I lost my shit. Not at them. I didn't. It was already as I was pulling out, and I drank it, and it was Diet Coke, and I just set it down and started crying because it was like the third thing that went wrong that day, and I was like, I just wanted a Coke. Yeah. Crying, driving out.
Yeah. I get that.
It was a straw that broke your back. I hear you,
McNew. That's what did it. The Coke. Got the Diet Coke. Oh my
I feel like in the McDonald's drive-thru is a likely place for that to happen because I feel like that's very likely like the last grasp you have at like.
Just watch YouTube. That happens to people all the time at fast food. They have enough and they lose their shit. Yeah.
My phone wasn't working. I had a bad time at the dentist. I'm like, I'm just gonna get a Coke and go about my day.
Reset, and then you can't. Yep.
It was the simplest thing. And I'm like, it's $1 Coke. And it just made me cry.
So maybe McDonald's workers should be tipped because there's so much weighing on their shoulders to get it right.
You were really going to hold me together today. That's a lot of pressure, apparently.
Steinkamp looks confused over there.
No, it is out of hand, right? And the worst place that I've experienced is like in St. Louis. If you go to a St. Louis Blues game or a St. Louis Cardinals game, now they have these places where you can go grab a can of beer or a can of soda or a pre-boxed sandwich or something, right? And then you hand it to them. I've picked it. All I did was hand it to them. They scanned it and then they flipped the thing and they're like, tip 15, 20, 25%. You didn't do anything. You did nothing. And on the bottom is the smallest little no, right?
Right.
And, it's ridiculous that it would even be there. Like McNew said, you can get rid of that. It shouldn't be there.
Okay. Okay.
Software, but also they have that at Lucas Oil too, and they don't take cash at Lucas Oil anymore. Where the
same. So, nobody around here does either.
My card, if I'm giving cash though, and like it's like $1 or whatever, like in change, I'm like, great, I'm happy to throw that in a tip jar. I don't think twice about it. But to make me like press a screen and like really give you it, like I'm like, no. Like I will happily throw my.
What about everybody wants you wherever you go, a grocery store, fast food, you name it. You want to round up.
I love that when it goes to charity. Absolutely. If you don't round up for charity, you're an asshole.
No,
I'm not rounding up because I don't know.
I always asked to round down because I figured they got enough. Yeah, they don't. Yeah, no, I don't think.
The only issue I have with it is I believe the companies are double dipping and then they're counting as their charitable contribution.
Oh, of course.
So that I have the problem with. As long as that money actually goes to charity, I think you still should round up, but the companies are still being assholes.
Yeah. So I only like if it's Riley like Hospital for Children, I'm like, yes, every time. But there's I'm choosy about my charities. It depends on who they're asking me about. Like,
right. Absolutely. We, at the beginning of the year, Brandy and I sit down and figure out these are the charities we're supporting this year. This is what we're giving. I'm not rounding up at McDonald's.
I will donate to any charity who walks by my path.
Katie's so sweet.
No,
you can always ask you can always ask for Form 990, and it's a nonprofit, and it'll show you that their accounting basically and what the executives within that organization are making, etc. So,
right.
Form 990, if you are making a contribution and you are interested in their accounting, Form 990 will get you there. So
yeah, next time I'm at McDonald's drive-thru, I'll be like, "Could I see their Form 990, please?"
No, like Ronald McDonald House legitimately does great things.
Sure, Ronald McDonald's House is awesome.
Like, I had friends that stayed there when their daughter was born and she was really sick in NICU. That helped them a lot. So I'm like, absolutely, Ronald McDonald House any day of the week. But there's other ones where I'm like, I don't even know what this is. No, give me my change back.
Right.
Also, I just like round numbers. Like I will like wait until I can get the gas pump like at a even number, and so it's a thing for me anyway. I'm like, yes, I would like to see that round number in my bill and not some.
There's nothing more rewarding than getting a perfect squeeze at the gas pump. I'll tell you that. So.
Right when it stops on it on its own.
Yeah,
it's good, huh? Okay.
What did he say?
Anyways,
you got a perfect squeeze at the gas
squeeze.
You got the perfect squeeze.
Now, does he jiggle it before he takes it out?
Well, if you had to squeeze too much, then you do have to make sure you jiggle it, or you're going to make a mess.
Steinkamp, you got to rewind to go back a couple episodes. That has been a topic of conversation. So,
it's come up several times. That's why I'm asking, right?
Yeah, Sivan Leaders, he can tell you what.
Let me tell you about a great tipping scheme I experienced at the Lake of the Ozarks. So, before we're playing one night at a bar, there's a guy playing solo acoustic guitar. It's kind of the warm-up act, and he starts playing some like horrible song, like something that was just annoying. And he says, "Here's the deal. I'm going to play this song. First person to put $20 up here, and then I'll stop." So he starts. Yeah, he starts in the Hanson. Bop, 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 bop. And I'm going to keep playing until somebody puts 20 up here. And so somebody throws a 20 up. He goes, "Now, if you like that song, throw another 20 up and I'll play it again." And then somebody ran up with another 20. And then they just went back and forth for a while. I was like, that dude just made $80 playing bop for 4 minutes. That's smart tipping.
That's ballsy, but like good for them. Like
in the Lake of the Ozarks, you can get away with that stuff. People on vacation and
having fun, drinking.
It's recreational Missouri now. So
like
they're cross-faded to all hell. They don't care.
Yeah.
I was like, that's pretty good. That's pretty smart. Good for him.
Well, here's another tipping scam I've come across recently. Okay. So, Akeley, real quick. At a restaurant, and a lot of things went wrong this evening at dinner. So I got back home, and they had an auto-graded 20% for the four-top that we were on.
Whoa.
And I get home, and I'm doing the math, and this is the first time I think ever I've done this. I do the math, and it ends up being 22.4%.
Okay.
Is the actual percentage, where on the check it says auto-graded 20%. I lose my shit. I call them up the next day. I'm like, look, XYZ happens. They ended up comping the whole thing off for like hush money, I think, for me. Just to
they get off some hush money, sure.
But that happened.
They got a good little grift going there. Yeah,
they paid you off, and you talk about it on a podcast. That's good.
Yeah,
I didn't name drop, so
No, he didn't.
All good.
Yep.
Wow.
We're gonna start researching restaurants within like a radius. Of
100%. He's gonna send him a note, be like, "Listen to the show," and it can get worse if you don't, send me some more money, because I can say the name. So you gotta, you got off easy this time. So yeah,
right.
Gift cards are showing up at his house.
Yeah,
quite peculiar. Yeah.
On that note, it is time to drink. What is everyone drinking? Let's start with Ryan. Ryan, what do you got there, man?
All right, I figured I might as well celebrate a little Valentine's Day with a little 10th Mountain Single Malt.
Okay.
Nothing.
A little bit.
It's the lead right now.
Guys.
It's the lead.
It's like Valentine's Day, just a little bit.
McNew, what do you got?
West Fork Whiskey here in Indy had some releases the other day, so we grabbed this one. It's a double oaked. And it's also a screw top that I didn't realize.
Oh, Ryan, you've got the lead. You've got the lead.
Amazing.
You're hanging on to it. You're hanging on to it. All right, Katie, what do you got?
I grabbed the bottle that made me think of Valentine's Day, which was Boxing Bear.
Boxing Bear. Okay.
Why does that say Valentine's Day to you?
You'll find out. We'll talk about it later.
What are you doing on Valentine's Day?
Okay, there's our lead right now. There's our lead. What do you got, Steinkamp?
Old Jet Saturn.
Okay. Silent.
Yeah, a little squeaky on my end. That was it.
Yeah. I've got Jack Daniel's old number 27 here, the gold. Yes. It's a maple wood finish.
Doors
All right,
wide open.
There we go. No.
Wow.
Ryan levels there. Yeah. Sad. Katie wins.
Katie.
Didn't really have to do anything.
Oh,
so,
come on,
Katie for the
guys.
win.
yeah. Katie for the win. Cheers, gang.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, we'll take a quick break. And then when we come back, we're continuing to mail it in for Valentine's Day. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of executive bourbon steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your executive bourbon steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your executive bourbon steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in the spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com.
This is BR 549, and you're listening to the Bourbon Daily.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we're mailing it in for Valentine's Day.
Yes, we are. So Valentine's Day, what's everyone doing tonight? Is anybody going out, or what do you got on? What do you got on tap here?
Restaurants
Katie's
are
definitely
way
going
too
out.
busy.
Katie's
I go
going
out every other day of the year. I do not like to go out on the busiest days.
Okay.
So I stay home on Valentine's Day because I don't like dealing with long waits or anything. I like to walk in when the place, a Tuesday evening on a random week is my favorite,
Okay.
where you walk in, you own the place. So going out on Valentine's Day is not my thing.
Not your thing. Okay.
I'm with you, Katie. It's so crowded. It's overdone. They usually have a special menu that's annoying. I don't like to go out.
That's annoying.
No, I want
And,
whatever.
like,
I want your
The
stupid
best
menu.
whiskey selection in town is in my basement. So like, why would I go somewhere and drink inferior whiskey when I can have better at home? Like,
Right. Okay.
and John's a pretty good cook. So I mean, really, I just drink my own whiskey and he cooks and it works out just great.
That's his Valentine's. Okay. McNew, you're so big into Valentine's, like Chris got in the doghouse because he didn't buy a good enough Valentine's Day gift. I can't believe you're like, oh, I'm not going out
No,
to
It
That's
was
not a
not.
thing.
It was not a gift. It was the year I got Saint, and I got him. It's his gotcha anniversary, and I got him 2 weeks early. And then he didn't get me a card or even acknowledge actual Valentine's Day, and it hurt my feelings.
But you got a puppy.
Yeah, you got the puppy. He covered it.
2 weeks before. You got to acknowledge the actual day. So, like, we had his kid that day, so we just had the kid dinner, and nothing was about me, and I was mad.
That's the mistake. Nothing was about McNew. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could have at least
Steinkamp.
got a card. But
That's
now,
expected.
Oh, I know
Okay.
better than that one, even for McNew. Holy cow.
He's like, poor McNew. He's like,
Yeah.
mostly to be an
Come
asshole.
on.
And like it wasn't
The
about
rest of
me,
us all
so
know. We're like,
wasn't
oh, dude,
about
you
me.
fucked up.
it wasn't about me. What kind of holiday is this? It's
Nothing.
not about me.
Nothing was about me.
Here's the thing, because I'm a little bit of an asshole. Because I was just like, it's Valentine's Day. You didn't even like get me a card or like acknowledge it.
Did
I
you
was
get
like,
him a
I could've
card?
called anybody on my
Yeah.
previous roster, and they would have taken me out because I'm a dick like that. But I was
What
like, cool.
what gift and card did you have for him on Valentine's Day?
I did get him a card, and I got him like I like to make like man bouquets. So it was like cigars and like Slim Jims. Like I made him like a whole little man
Mando
bouquet.
what?
Man bouquets. It's cute. It's like a cigar and like
I hate cards, by the way. First thing I do, if you give me a card, I flip it over to see what you paid for it, and it just disgusts me. If it's the 99-cent ones, okay, you know. But if it's anything more than that, if it's like $4.98, I'm like, God damn, how dumb is that?
Oh,
Not
is
even
a homemade
about-
card what really speaks to you, Steve? If someone just
Well,
makes their
yes,
own?
yeah,
Okay.
that's best. Yes.
no,
Right.
it wasn't even about the card. It was the lack of acknowledgement that hurt my feelings.
Oh God, it's not even a Hallmark.
It's
No.
not
No,
the
it-
364
It's
days of the
American
year that
greetings.
matter. That
Yeah.
one day can go fuck off.
No, it can't go fuck off. I want like I like gifts.
I think
like,
we had a group consensus there. Like,
No.
Yeah.
we have majority
Or, like,
wins there pretty quickly.
mine is. I'm like, I like a present. I like a present every 6 months. Like, let's go.
I like
Oh, yeah.
presents on random Wednesdays that I wasn't expecting it, rather than a holiday I expected.
No, I feel like it's a holiday. It's not gonna go kill you to pay $50 for something. Go buy me something.
Go buy me something.
Oh, what day
Anything.
it doesn't change.
Huh. That poor
Keep in
bastard.
mind,
I'll
keep
tell
in
you what.
mind, roses are red, violets are blue. Whiskey is cheaper than dinner for two.
Hey,
Hey-o! That's all I got.
Okay, Shecky, good job.
That's all I got.
Yeah. Huh. So Ryan, noted ABV Network Bachelor. What's Valentine's Day mean for you?
What does Valentine's Day celebrate again? What are we going for here?
I don't know. No one
It's
knows.
a love day. You buy your lover things.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd like to stay home, cook a nice dinner with the significant other, hanging out, not going out.
So
with
I
all
got
the
a
other
question for you,
couples.
Ryan. Do you ever buy the exact same card for some of your girls that you got out there? Do you ever like, okay, this is a good card. It kind of speaks to me. I'll take
Ryan's a player episode.
yeah, clerk, Hallmark clerk. I'll take 4 of those, please. And,
Oh, that'd be so good to go in like the 13th and just
Right.
get like 4 cards just to see their reaction.
they're all the same too. They're all the same, and yeah. Huh.
Negative, sir. That is a funny, great idea for a movie scene of some sort.
Uh-huh.
I have I've narrowed in on one gal in my life these days.
Really?
So
Whoa, man.
Whoa.
Man, look at this. Look at this. What's happening?
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
what are
yeah.
your plans
Yeah.
for Valentine's Day then? It sounds like
Yeah.
it might
Yeah.
be some, a year where you actually do something.
All right, let's hear this. Yeah.
We're coming back. I'll be coming back from a road trip a day or two before, so I think hopefully that counts. I
No.
think so.
No. Boyfriend
Not the
status
day
is different.
before.
Just like
This
a
is the day
little-
of.
A little something would go far ways there. And that's
Yeah.
it. When you're in one of your first years, like
Right.
just a little
That's what I'm saying.
something would go far
Boyfriend
ways.
is different than husband in my mind
Yeah.
on Valentine's Day. Boyfriend, you got to come through with something here, man.
And it doesn't even have to be a lot. It could just be acknowledging it. Like the little
Yeah.
crappy heart chocolates. Probably get like Ferrero Rocher or something nice. You can still get them for like $12 at the Walgreens. Get the chocolates, get a
At the
card.
Walgreens.
Yeah, something.
I like to go to the Walgreens.
It's gonna
Where
get
you
you
at? I'm going to the Walgreens.
the Walgreens.
The
Just
Walgreens.
grab
Which
something off
is
the
the
shelf.
saddest of all places on
Yeah.
Valentine's
Oh, no,
Day
it's
at about
That's if I had to
4
go
p.m.
If
when
I had
all
to
the
go
guys are
Valentine
coming
shopping,
home.
yeah, hell, fuck yeah, that's where I'd go. 100%. They got everything you need.
Oh, there's a line.
They
of
got Dove
guys.
But what
chocolates, Dove chocolates.
What about like the
cards.
exponential cost of roses on that evening of Valentine's Day, right?
They jack up the price. Yeah.
That part pisses me off. Like flowers die. Like some good flowers I can enjoy. I usually will just buy them myself because I'll buy what I want. But roses themselves are so overdone. And so, like, be creative. Do something different if you're going to do
I think
flowers.
we got to help Ryan here, Katie. I feel like he's making a mistake. Yeah.
Right. What flower is he getting,
lilies.
Katie?
Like, get some
lilies
instead of roses.
Write this down, Ryan. Write it down.
Lilies. Here because
okay, he's writing it down now.
Can get away with this because I really did tell Chris. I was like, we have too much stuff. You don't have to buy me anything. Let's do a trip.
He wrote it down.
He wrote it down. It's
the IES, not YS, but you're good. They'll know still.
I don't know.
Yeah. And you can get lilies in different colors. If you know her favorite color, you might try to opt for the color and not just the way.
Look at you. Yeah. That's
and then you've also got that unique spin on it. People have gotten them roses before, but people haven't necessarily gotten them a different kind of flower.
Get the lilies. Get the lilies.
Or if she, so does she have cats? Maybe you don't get lilies if she has cats.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, because they're poisonous.
Then they'll die. But
maybe they'll help you though. So
you
proceed with caution, but get them.
Get
the lilies.
The lilies throughout
get
the house.
Lilies. Yeah. Lilies and chocolate. If she's got a dog, get a bunch of chocolate.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that'd be good. You get
I
all
don't
things
know how
covered.
we're friends, Steve. Honestly,
so bad.
Although I was listening to some older episodes earlier this week, and in one you disavowed me as a friend because I said I would hang out with Kim Kardashian for a week. So
oh God, yeah, Kim Kardashian. I
agree.
really want to be in a world where I'd never have to hear that name ever again. I just don't want to hear it. I let her live her life. I don't want
honestly.
anything bad to happen.
I should have answered Taylor Swift. I don't know why I said it at all, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Lilies are a pretty flower. I'll go with you guys.
There you go. There you go. He's yeah. Imagine him strolling into Walgreens 4:00 and they're like, 4 cards, sir, the usual. And then he's like, no, not this year.
Only so
one.
You have to go to a real florist.
Only one that I will be sitting with my lilies, of course. With
the monocle. He walks in with the monocle.
With the monocle.
Where are the lilies at? Where's the lily section?
Only one card. 99-cent American Greetings card, please.
You should oh no, it's probably too early to do a homemade card. That'll be next year.
No. So here's the
store-bought for this year.
They do come with the florist cards. You could have them write something.
That counts?
Yeah.
The florist card?
No. The actual card.
And you can write your own like creative, funny phrase on the card. Some humor with that goes a long way. So
yeah, you could definitely do the floral card and skip
Ryan's
the real.
writing that down too. He's taking notes. Yeah.
Humor. Use humor.
See, this is hold
humor.
on. I was gonna say, wait a minute. A guy's idea of humor.
No.
You ladies, you need to help him out some more. Keep going.
Like it has to be cute still, and it has to be sweet. It cannot be traditional humor.
Yeah, like cutesy.
Yeah.
Can I get her a bottle of whiskey and write my poem I just said?
If she's the girl for you, absolutely you can.
Yeah, if she's like you're dating her, you should
honestly.
know
If she doesn't appreciate that, then you need to move on. So yes, that's a great choice.
Yeah. Have you thought about anything like a gift of like edible underwear or something like that?
Wow. All right. Hey-o.
That sounds horrific to me. Who the fuck would they say they got edible underwear? It's for lovers. No, I don't want to eat someone's underwear. That's disgusting.
No. I don't know who those are made for, but I feel like
why is that a thing? Why do they have that? Somebody wants
it. I don't
know. Somebody wants it.
Raves or something. I don't know.
What it rains?
Huh. Like
what flavor do those edible underwear come in?
I imagine them to be like I don't know. I just feel like they're like the candy necklaces are like wax, and none of that's good. It's nothing.
It's wax.
Good.
No, the underwear isn't wax.
And like usually those necklaces, when you bite into
Google
them,
for this.
you like bite, and all of a sudden it breaks off. Like that would scare the shit out of you.
Well, like you don't want somebody biting. The point isn't to bite. You don't want that.
Are you taking notes on this, Ryan? Don't
Ryan's
bite.
taking notes. Edible underwear. Okay.
Don't bite.
No biting.
No biting. No biting. No. He's gonna have a pair of edible boxers on him and be like, "Look at what I got! Here's dessert. I'm dessert." He's strolling in.
A licorice pair of boxers.
God, yeah. Huh.
Looks like Red Hot might be a flavor. Red Hot.
You're going to get that crap on your Facebook, Instagram, everything you do. You're going to have those ads now. Oh, man. What were you thinking? And now this girl that you like, this other person's going to like look over and you'll be scrolling through Facebook and you're going to have vanilla flavored edible underwear. You'll be like, nope, out.
Yeah.
There's not just edible underwear anywhere. There are candy thongs and cock rings as well. So,
oh God.
Oh, okay.
What just happened?
Is it like a big gummy ring? Like
I'll stop there.
A candy cock ring. Okay.
I would think that's be like
Interesting.
Lifesavers gummy, right? Like that's the only way this works.
Huh,
I think that's banana flavored.
Are you going Laffy Taffy style here?
Huh.
Oh Lord, that's terrible. That's terrible. There you go.
I think we helped Ryan. I this will be interesting to see if this really this new woman just is just in love with all this stuff. Yeah, Lily's a card and edible underwear. Yeah,
Romance.
The key to her heart, huh?
Yeah, you've got it down.
Okay.
So
fair enough. Stay tuned, huh? Stay tuned.
Yeah, we'll do a follow-up show so you can let us know
how'd your Valentine's Day go? We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out. Yeah. On that note, we'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Steinkamp, we'll start with you. Where can people find you?
Not shopping for edible underwear. Facebook and Instagram, Investment Whiskey.
All right, Katie.
You'll find me regretting my phone was sitting next to me during this episode.
Yeah,
listening to
and your
everything we had to
Instagram too.
discuss.
Yeah.
And also over on Instagram at Katie Proof.
All right, Ryan.
Across all socials at 10th MTN Whiskey, and our website's 10thwhiskey.com. That's 10th whiskey with an E.
Okay. If at the ABV Network headquarters, we get an email, someone goes on the ABV Network website and sends us an email and says, this guy Ryan sounds really interesting to me. Should we not pass that along to you, the phone number and that? Because since you're taken, or you just want us to go ahead and forward that? And...
He's going to say,
no, you can hold on to that one.
Don't
really? Steve.
Keep that to yourself.
So I'm gonna be like, send me a photo and a profile.
You got to do the background search for him first.
Right. Yeah.
I can't help myself. Someone would be like, yep, send us a photo. Let us know.
Send us a photo.
Tell me 5 fun facts about yourself.
Fun facts. All right, McNew.
Through the ABV Network.
Yeah.
I am on Instagram at McNew ABV. You can also email me, McNew at abvnetwork.com, and send Brian a profile.
There you go. For me, I'm an easy guy to find. I'm at Steve Akeley on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. We've also got a company website, abvnetwork.com. Check it out. Everything that we do is out there, and also it's the way you can reach Ryan, so abvnetwork.com. Come by and see us, the ABV Barrel Shop, the place where you can try before you buy. So good stuff. McNew, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I would like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review. That includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. And if you like what we're doing, we ask that you please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
Great job today, gang. For audience, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Peace. Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing. The ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you are in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production. Bye.